So today we're going to be talking about plastic surgery. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone who wants to enhance their features. Girl, get that flat booty and that snatch waist and throw some D's on it. But today we're talking about a nurse in Mexico who died while trying to give herself liposuction. That's right, you heard me correctly. She was a trained medical professional and still lost her life trying to give herself the perfect body. So 30-year-old nurse by the name of Karina was working at a doctor's office and decided to give herself a local anesthetic. Now that's numbing medication so she won't feel the pain. So she gave herself that medication in her stomach and proceeded to do liposuction on herself. Now, apparently she gave herself too much anesthetic because, she's not trained in anesthesia, and that caused her to go in cardiopulmonary arrest. So basically her heart stopped and she stopped breathing. Child, and she was found by her co-workers. Could you imagine that? So her co-workers that found her, they called paramedics and they tried to do CPR on her, which I'm sure was a failed attempt. So I'm assuming she's seen the doctor perform this procedure thousands of times and felt like, oh, that's easy. I can do that myself. On myself. So the doctor of the clinic, he let it be known that she did not have his permission. He did not know that this was happening. And, basically, he like, this ain't my fault. Don't put this death on my clinic. Now, I don't know if they're trying to keep y'all out of Mexico or not, but this came right after a lot of controversy about medical tourism to Mexico, especially after the 4 Americans were kidnapped while they was out there supposedly to get a cosmetic procedure. It's starting to seem like at least once a month we get a good story coming out of another country about an American who went over there and passes away. But a nurse at work performing her own liposuction? Now that's new and unheard of. This lady must have been extremely desperate to try to perform this procedure on her own. Now, my question is, girl, why you didn't ask one of your coworkers to help you? Or better yet, why you just didn't tell the owner, like, can you hook a girl up for a discounted price? I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, I could recover it in. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think having a thigh gap is worthy of me risking my life. But apparently, some women are so obsessed with plastic surgery that they're willing to put themselves in harm's way by any means necessary. Now, I know y'all been aware of the shift in plastic surgery amongst celebrities. They're getting their plastic surgery removed, and they have access to the best surgeons in the world. Kim Kardashian and Blac Chyna both got them butts snatched out, and Alexa Sky apparently, and Khloe Kardashian, and I'm sure a lot of them other ones that kind of fly under the radar. Girl, I guess skinny is the new thick. Girl, all that junk in the trunk, too much for them. They trying to organize that junk in the trunk. Now, don't get me wrong. I think plastic surgery is okay if done safely. But when you have people who aren't trained professionals trying to do it themselves, it's just not worth it. They are literally letting folks inject God knows what into their bodies. And I ain't gonna lie, that hotel body with the silicone injections, it do be giving body. And apparently, years later, it gives complications and autoimmune disorders. Child, China said her butt was inflamed, hot, and hard. And some folks are just getting crazy and carried away with the plastic surgery. Looking like a toothpick with legs, an ant with legs, looking like you got stung by a bunch of bees in the face. I mean, folks out here getting carried away. Moral of the story? Plastic surgery is okay, but it needs to be done safely. Don't try to do it yourself, especially at work on the clock. Just do your research and go somewhere that's safe, who's trained. And if you happy with the way you look already, then that's great. Embrace it. And remember, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and you are wonderful. But thank you for watching. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this situation, and I'll see you around. Bye.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.